LA, y'all showed out. Y'all showed out. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Josh here, and welcome back to another video. And I'm not gonna lie, this video was impromptu because I didn't really plan on doing this, but after I was talking to my homeboy last night, I was like, bro, I got a lot of thoughts on this. Like, I have way too many thoughts on this. So I might as well share it to y'all because y'all been showing me mad love on this entire discussion. So before I get into everything, I just want to say thank you. We are currently at 135, 136 subs. That may not seem like a lot to some of y'all, you feel me? But like, bro, I was just at like 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? But y'all been showing me so much love on that Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us reaction, bro. Y'all been showing me so much love on my latest video where I said Drake is Thanos and how hip-hop became the MCU. Y'all been showing me so much love on the deconstruction of Drake. Y'all just been showing me so much love, bro. And I need y'all to understand, like, bro, like where I'm at right now in my life, bro, like this is where I really want to be. You know what I mean? Like, this is where I really want to be. This is what I see myself doing. This is what I see myself talking about. This is where I see myself being for the rest of my life in this music space. You feel me? Talking about music or talking about anything else that I really like. You feel me? Being able to branch out and do other things. But this is where I see myself doing it. And y'all are making my dreams come true. You know what I mean? Y'all are making my dreams come true. So I want to thank y'all. I think the video is almost at 7,000 as of me recording this, which is insane to me that 7,000 people on YouTube of all platforms can watch my video. Like, I've had, 3,000-4,000 people watch my IG reels or whatever. But like this right here, bruh, it just means so much more. You know what I'm saying? Just that's 6,000, that's 7,000. Like, imagine all of y'all in a room. That's how I view it, bruh. Like, if I had 6,000 people in a room, bruh, oh, I'd be I don't know, Jack Harlow level artist in 2019. You feel me? Like, y'all are showing out, bro. Y'all are showing out, and I love every single one of y'all for showing out. You feel me? I love all the comments. I love interacting with y'all. I love all the love that y'all giving me. So I want to thank all of y'all for that. But to get in today's video, man, LA, y'all showed out last night, and it was one of the greatest sights I've ever seen in hip hop. Period. It might be the greatest thing I've seen in hip hop with my own two eyes. Period. That was history. Y'all made history last night, and y'all should give yourselves a round of applause for what y'all put on last night, because that was sensational. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you read the title and was like, what is he talking about? Kendrick Lamar did pop out with Ken and Friends last night for Juneteenth, which I think is funny because Drake talks about how Kendrick wants to be super black power, and he did the show on Juneteenth. Not to get totally into that, but yeah, man, the city of LA had to remind everybody how great they are, and they reminded the entire world how great they are. As somebody that's grew up on the East Coast, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I've only basically listened to East Coast rappers my whole life. Not to say that I don't listen to Southern rap, because obviously that's like the biggest mainstream rap right now. But a West Coast rap wasn't just one of my things that was always just on the plate for me to listen to. It always felt like it was so far away. And so when you're listening to the show, it's like, bro, like, these are like anthems there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what goes crazy over there wouldn't necessarily go crazy over here. You know what I mean? Like, I be forgetting how territorial hip hop is. It's just like, because we have social media now, you don't really think like territories really matter. But it's like, bro, like, I didn't know half them names that were coming out in the openers, like the Cuzzos and OGZ and all them. Like, I didn't know half of them names for real, but I was like, bro, like, they putting on for their city, and this city is loving them. They are appreciating them. They're singing word for word, bar for bar. RJ, Mr. LA. Like, I didn't know these guys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know these guys, but I was like, yo, I newfound appreciation for West Coast rap. Cause here's the thing, as y'all saw in my video, I was talking about how like I wanted to see Kendrick Lamar rap over more West Coast beats because I like the balance. I love the energy. I loved how he mixes like funk and soul into the West Coast sound. Like, I love all that stuff, right? And so it was just nice seeing rap in the West Coast flow and West Coast beat and all that stuff. So like when I'm in this show, I'm like, bro, like, you feel me? You feel me? Like it sounded like West Coast hip hop. they had to remind everybody what West Coast rap really is. That bounce, that flavor, that splat. That mumbo jumbo. You feel me? If you know what that mumbo jumbo is, anybody that's ready, you know what that mumbo jumbo is. It's something that, you know what I'm saying, they don't got. You feel me? So yeah, man, it was just nice to see, dog. It was amazing to see everybody show out. All the names that showed out and popped out for the show, man. Mustard said, you know what I'm saying, DJ Hen said, just everybody that showed out. It was one of the greatest things to see. Yeah, dog. Sometimes you just need that reminder of how good music is on that side. Like again, like I said, bro, I grew up on the West Coast, so it was Jay-Z, Nas, Eric B, Rakim, Black Star, Gangstar, Run DMC, LL Cool J. That's what I grew up on. And, you know, later in life, you feel me? You got all of, you know, New York rap like DV's, Griselda, you feel me? I got Bombardo rap and YT Tech and Young Moose and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Atlanta, Florida rap. You feel me? Like, it's been a lot of that over here on at least my side of the East Coast. So we don't really hear a lot of the West Coast rappers like G Perico and all of them. You feel me? Like, we don't really hear a lot of those guys over here. So it felt like they had to rep for their territory. They had to rep for their territory. They had to show out. They put it on the biggest stage they could possibly put it on for music to be on at the current moment. So it was just beautiful to see Kendrick Lamar just put on for his whole city, put on for LA, put on for Inglewood, put on for Compton. It was magical to see. So to get into the show, man, let's just go over a couple quick highlights of the openers. So I just want to start off with Westside Boogie. Westside Boogie was nice to see him pop out, you know what I'm saying, do a song real quick and get out of there. Also, I did feel like he deserved a couple more minutes, but that was nice to see. Tommy the Clown, that was super dope to see Tommy the Clown pop out. Tommy the Clown is one of those people where it's like you hear about people, but you don't really know about people. Like when you listen to, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I've heard Big Boy and all these other people from like LA talk about Tommy the Clown, but it was just like sometimes you don't really appreciate or like really know until you see it. And so it was just super dope to see Tommy the Clown and all those kids dancing and doing all that stuff. Like it's stuff that we do in, you know what I'm saying, on the East Coast. Baltimore, we got stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. New York, they got stuff like that. But to really put on for their city, Crumpin', you know what I'm saying, like Gangsta Walking, like that was just super dope to see. You know what I'm saying? They put on for the Forum, you know what I'm saying? Put on for their city, remind everybody who they was. And Academics, You Not Slick. I saw what y'all posted over there. I don't know if it's Grandy over there, that's one of the assistants. I don't know who it is, one of them chat boys over there. But y'all was foul for saying, oh, look, they got a clown on stage. Y'all look corny. Y'all look corny for that, and y'all need to stop. That page needs to be deleted after what y'all was doing last night, because it was honestly disgusting how much y'all were just slobbering. It was nasty. I mean, it was disgusting what y'all were doing to that man Drake, and how y'all was just disrespecting everything that had to do with Kendrick Lamar's show. Next, I want to get into the DJ Mustard set. That set, I ain't gonna lie, Mustard had to remind everybody that he really is him. Now, I totally forgot that Not Like Us was his first number one, which is crazy to say, because when you listen to that set, I'm like, ain't none of these go number one. No 2 Chainz, no Rack City, no YG, no Chris Breezy, none of them went number one. You feel me? It was great to see, you know what I'm saying, Mustard really show off like his arsenal, his bag, because he got a set. He got a set. He got a tough set too. He got a tough one too. Now I know the Mustard criticism of, oh, he makes the same beats, he made the same shit, he made the do. It was just in a higher pitch every time. You know what I'm saying? It was valid criticism. You know what I'm saying? Mostly because Chris Brown just kept making the same, you know what I'm saying, joint over and over again. But I ain't gonna shut on him because I'm gonna listen to it over and over again. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's what the main criticism was for Mustard. So I feel like he quickly died off after like 2016, which is unfortunate to say. But he just wasn't, not to say that Mustard ain't had slaps post 2016. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying his high popularity was like 2014 to 15. Like that run, man, that was magical. Like when you play Big Sean, I don't F. That used to go crazy back in middle school for me, boy. That shit used to go crazy. But yeah, dog, he bought out Ty Dolla $ign, you know what I'm saying? He forgot how many slaps Ty Dolla $ign got by himself, even though he's a terrible solo artist. You forgot, you know what I'm saying? I just forgot. You know what I mean? YG came out. I just forgot how many slaps this dude got. You feel me? Like YG been one of those people where he's been able to cross over because he's so like out there with like his gang affiliation and his dancing and all his antics and stuff. But like his music has always been good. You know what I'm saying? Like YG doesn't make bad music. You feel me? Like I know sometimes people like, oh, YG, but like, bro, like YG got bangers. He got bangers. He went on for a cool 15, 20 minutes, bro. Like you just forget sometimes. Roddy Ricch came out. That was hilarious because he was talking about some yo. They said I fell off, but then he proceeded to play songs that he made 4 to 5 years ago and not none of the new songs. So what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, you still popular. Like you still Roddy Ricch, but you eating off of 5 songs. Like that means you fell off. You know what I'm saying? But you know how rappers be. They want to change up the definition for a lot of stuff when they get in that position. So you know. They feel like, oh, I fell off when I'm making this much money and I'm making $500K per show. Whoa. You still fell off, buddy. Sorry. You feel me? I like Survivor's Remorse. I like Twin. I like Blue Cheese. You feel me? Those are your most recent songs that I like from you. That doesn't negate the fact that you've been going through a tough time. But with Survivor's Remorse, hopefully you get back on track. Yeah, dog, the box is always going to be crazy live. I don't understand why it sounds just so much better live than actually in your headphones or in the car. But it do. And so it was nice to see Roddy come out there again, another Compton guy. It was just nice to see him out there. Steve Lacy. Didn't expect to see him. Not gonna lie to you. Totally forgot he was from Cali too. Didn't expect to see him at all. And I'm not gonna lie. He looked mad out of place. Like we was talking to my man yesterday about it. He showed me the picture of Michael Jackson with a bunch of Bloods and Crips. Like that's how Steve Lacy looked. Like he just looked completely out of place. And I don't know if Steve Lacy can really get down like that. You feel me? I don't want no smoke, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But he just looked a little awkward. That's all I'm gonna say. He looked a little awkward. It was a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, real hood street niggas out there, and then the Steve Lacy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just cool to see him. I'm not really a huge Steve Lacy guy, but it was cool to see him pop out. Then Tyler the Creator? Total surprise. I mean, that dude got like a WrestleMania, like Seth Rollins cashing in, WrestleMania Cody Rhodes finished the story level pop in that arena. The roof came off when he came out, and that was a total surprise to me. I was like, yo, what? Again, another Cali dude, another LA guy, bro. And it was like, bro, I forgot you was from LA. I forgot. Now, I do find it funny that he came out of the Yankee fitted, but bro, Tyler is him. That crowd reaction, I think, only solidified his status in hip hop and where he belongs. Like he's come a long way from Cherry Bomb and all that other stuff that he was making. You know what I'm saying? Lotus Squad, like that era Tyler Creator, I was never a fan of. But when Flower Boy came out and he started to show his maturity, his growth, that was when I was really into. But I didn't care for those super wonky, weird. I didn't care for none of that. I didn't care for none of that. I never liked Wolf like that. Like I never cared for that. I thought he was funny, but I never cared for none of that. But to see him where he's at now, he's on a superstar level. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Camp Lognog, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But he's on a superstar level. And speaking of Camp Lognog, that's why I was such a surprise, because we know him and Drake are like real tight. Like we know him and Drake are real cool. But I guess he's putting the city over his affiliation with Drake. So that's just cool to see. Now, him and Drake still might be cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I had to put off in my city, whatever, you got a problem with that. But y'all know Tyler Creator don't give a flying, you know what I'm saying, by anybody, unless your name is A$AP Rocky. So, if he feel like this is going to alienate Drake, he don't care. I promise you, he's not going to lose no sleep at night. He's just one of those type of guys, you feel me? Like, he gives no F's about anything. So, again, super dope to see Tyler the Creator. Super dope to see, you know what I'm saying, DJ Mustard really remind everybody. And then, that Nipsey Hussle tribute. When he played Perfect 10, it was a moment. It was a moment that it was one of those things where it was like, bro, like, you wish that he was there to see that. You wish that he was there to finally, like, I feel like LA became alive again in terms of notoriety when he passed, which is super unfortunate to say. But they lost Kobe and Nip, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was highlighted in the show, you know, I mean, and yeah, in the show. So it was super dope to see Mustard put on, you know what I'm saying, Perfect 10, put on for LA, put on for Nip, you know what I'm saying, Crenshaw. That was super, super dope to see. And you just forget how much a man really means to his city, how much a man really means to his community. Now, of course, Nipsey Hussle wasn't the most mainstream guy until, I'm saying, unfortunately, his passing. But that's not to say that he wasn't known in very heavily hip-hop circles like I knew about Nipsey Hussle, you feel me? Like, I listened to Victory Lap when it dropped, you know what I'm saying? But it was just super nice to see, you feel me, and everybody can pay their respects to one of the LA's greatest, you feel me, one of LA's finest, just a community man, stand-up guy, you know what I'm saying? So RP Nipsey Hussle, RP Go. But yeah, dog, it was super dope to see everybody in the openers, but I want to talk about some of the people that weren't there. So let's get to that. I don't want this video to go too long, so I'm just gonna highlight some people that I felt like were missing from this. So the first person to start off with is Baby Keem. I think that's the biggest one that everybody was like, yo, where Keem at? Where Keem at? Why they didn't perform Family Ties? Why he wasn't out there during, you know, the whole, like, you know, party celebration when he played Not Like Us for the bajillionth time? Like, where was Keem at? Well, he was there. He just wasn't on stage. He just wasn't on stage. I don't know why he wasn't on stage, but then I had to remember, oh, he got that Drake co-sign with Orange Soda. Ah, okay. You know, and then when you think about that, it was just like, okay, that could not, you know what I'm saying? That might not be the reason I might be reaching, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's the only thing that we had come up with, other than maybe he just didn't want to come out on stage with his cousin, or basically his brother. But when you remember that, then it was just like, oh, okay. Still kind of weird, but cool. You know, then you had some other people, like, you know, Tyga wasn't there. I was like, where Tyga at? Where Tyga at? Man's performed M.A.A.D City. Where Tyga at? Future, I mean, obviously, Future didn't need to be there, but it just would have been nice to see them perform like that live, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, this was a West Coast thing, so he didn't need to be there. Snoop wasn't there. I thought Snoop would have came out, but Snoop, again, he's impartial to all this. Like, he really bangs with Drake and he really bangs with Kendrick, so he didn't need to be there, you know what I'm saying? Dre was already there, so he kind of represents both of them for me in that sense. Isaiah Rashad, another guy, I was like, where Isaiah Rashad at? Y'all got everybody from TDE, but where Isaiah Rashad at? Where Vince Staples at? But then I remember Vince Staples is not going to do something like that. He was probably there. He was not going to do nothing like that. That's Vince Staples. Like, if y'all know Vince Staples, he wasn't going to do that. But yeah, man, it was just, you know, some of the people I was just like, bro, like, where are these people at? And then, you know, I know it's a lot of people talking about, like, where is this person? Where's this person? Where's this person? But it was just like, it made sense for most of the people that I listed to not be there. But yeah, man, let's get to the main event. Let's get to Mr. Kendrick Lamar himself, because that boy put on. That boy put on. So I'm gonna put the set list right here, but that's a crazy set. That's an immaculate set. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money Trees, King Kunta, M.A.A.D City, All Right, Humble, DNA. You feel me? Like, just running through them, swimming pools. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got clips in the chamber for real, bro. You feel me? Performed like that, and he came out to what I thought was the perfect song to come out to. And this is when I finally put all the pieces together. And this is how I know he's a genius. The opening chords for Euphoria is the perfect intro for anything. It's the perfect intro for a show, perfect intro for a song, perfect intro for a movie screening, to get right to a perfect intro for video hype. It's the perfect thing to lead up into the beep, beep, beep. It's the and when I was thinking of what could he open up to, it all led me back to Euphoria, because I was like, it's just the perfect song to do it to, because you can't come out to Not Like Us. I don't know what he usually opens up with in the Mess Around, the Big Steppers, or any other tour, but that was the song to come out to. That was the song to remind everybody, hey, this is our victory lap. And he said it during the show. This is the victory lap. This is the party, man. This is for LA because they kept disrespecting us. So he had to come out to just an absolute smash. And the crowd knew word for word, bar for bar. And you know what I'm saying? He even switched up a couple of the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Yo, give me Tupac's ring back and I give you a little bit of respect, this and that. Like, he was throwing more subtle shots. Apparently it's a 12-minute version of the song. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously he could be, you know what I'm saying some verses from whatever the 12-minute original version was. But when he came out to that, I left out of my bed and I started jumping up and down, pause. I started going crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all know where my affiliation is now, bro. Like, that's, to me it go K-Dot, whole K-Dot. Like, that's always gonna be 1 and 2 for me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when Euphoria came on, bro, place went ballistic. And then he bought out, you know, his real diehard TDE boys, his ride or die boys, you know what I'm saying? J-Rock was the first one to come out. They did a couple songs, Win, King's Day, you know what I'm saying? Money Trees, you know what I'm saying? You forget how good Money Trees is. Apparently that's the most streamed song from Good Kid, M.A.A.D City, which I thought was surprising to say the least, considering the fact when you got Swimming Pools on there, Poetic Justice, M.A.A.D City. Like, it was just so many songs that I thought were gonna come before Money Trees, but then I forgot that Money Trees was like super big on TikTok for the little that joint. So I forgot that it was crazy, and they count TikTok as streams now. So yeah, bro, but it was nice to see J-Rock, you know what I'm saying? He's come a long way after being out of prison, you know what I'm saying? His project, you know what I'm saying? Not doing the greatest, but it still did pretty good for J-Rock standards. But yeah, man, seeing Ab-Soul out there, he didn't perform a single song. He was kind of just there to support his mans. He came out when Kendrick was singing 616 in LA. Thought that was kind of weird for him to come out to that. I don't know if he was included in that beat, if he was included somewhere in that, but kind of weird to see him come out to that. But I mean, cool, I guess. Shout out Ab-Soul. And then Schoolboy Q, probably the most favorited one out of all the TDE like core members other than Kendrick. Super cool to see him come out. The collard greens, it was collard. You forget how much of a smash collard green is, bro. Like, that joint is like that, bro. How fast paced it is, how just, you know what I'm saying, outbeat it is, the up-tempo-ness. It's like that. You know what I mean? Schoolboy Q got to do a song after that. I feel like J-Rock kind of got a little bit more love, but I think him and J-Rock are like basically brothers. I think they're best friends. So yeah, man, it was just nice to see all the TDE guys out there, you know what I'm saying, the core 4 out there, you know what I'm saying, repping for the city, repping for LA, repping for Compton. So again, cool to see everybody rep for their set, bro. Cool for everybody to see that they rep for their set, and it was a ceasefire and everybody can come together and be family. You know what I'm saying? Just to quickly talk about all the people that I did see on camera. DeMar DeRozan, shout out to DeMar. Y'all know, you know I love you, baby. Pause. What am I? Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? Russ was there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The LA's finest in terms of, you know what I'm saying, hoopers. You know what I'm saying? LeBron was there. My man's was telling me how, like, if he saw LeBron, because he's a big Drake fan. He's not a Drake stan, because he watched the show, obviously, and he was going crazy, too, about it. But he was like, I ain't gonna lie, I might have crashed out if I saw LeBron go on stage. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. LeBron went on stage. Drake would have sent him the sassiest text ever. And I'm like, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, Drake, I seen you stumble over your words and stutter when LeBron was talking to you like he was your father. You feel me? So.
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
Yeah, man, it was just cool to see. Rhapsody was there. I saw RDC was there. Obviously, they were the ones that, you know, showed everybody that Baby Keem was actually at the event. I think Mark posted a picture on Twitter with him and Baby Keem. He posted on IG though, which kind of weird, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, dog, seeing all those people there, seeing everybody just show up for Kendrick, bro. It was just super nice to see. It was super nice to see. But then we got Dre. That was special. When he was talking about, you know, you gotta go back to old school, you gotta go back to the day ones, what got us here, and he brought out Dre, Totally made sense for Dre to come out. Totally made sense. He was, I guess, he was supposed to be the representation of all NWA. You know what I'm saying? All of, you know what I'm saying? Cube, Snoop, Easy. You feel me? Like all of that. So that was super, super dope to see Dre out there. I forget how tight them two are. You feel me? Like that's really like uncle and nephew like type of relationship. Like Dre will like literally ride or die for Kendrick from what we've heard. So super dope to see. They performed California Love, honor of Tupac. You feel me? California Love is top 10 greatest hip hop song that I've ever heard in my life, in my opinion, bro. Like, that beat is insane. It's insane. Like, it's one of those timeless beats where like it's never gonna be bad. Like, at no point in history is that beat gonna be bad. You can't say that's a bad beat. You can't say it. You can never say that. Before Drake was about to leave stage, bro, Kendrick was like, yo, you ain't got nothing else to say. And Dre turned around. Psst. I see dead people. He performed the song 5 times. 5 times. He meant what he said. For all the dogs, I'ma bury y'all. He buried y'all last night. When I say this was really his victory lap, this was the equivalent of Karapika bringing his own shovel to the fight. Like, this is the equivalent of Ichigo calling the ambulance to say, hey, you got about 4 injured bodies right now. And they're like, what you mean? Like, this is how I know he was kind of, like I said in Euphoria, bro. Like, this was always gonna be the plan. He knew from the jump. Like that RDC skit, I expected it. He expected all of this. This was so, I could tell this was so pre-planned out. And I might be giving him too much credit. I might be glazing or whatever. But you could just tell that this was all like super pre-planned out. You feel me? Like he put on a masterclass. And they was kicking around Drake's dead carcass. Just kicking it around, bro. They were playing volleyball with it, bro. Playing kickball with it, bro. Playing soccer with it, bro. It was bad what they was doing. And 5 times? 5 times? Like Booker T, 5-time world champ, 5 times. He smoked him. He smoked him. Not like us, went ballistic in there. The crowd knew word for word, bar for bar. He just went ballistic in there, man. So shout out to everybody that showed out for Kendrick and friends. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Kendrick Lamar for putting on such a masterclass. That picture with everybody there, all the Bloods, Cribs, Big Boy, DeMar DeRozan, Roddy Ricch, Todd, everybody that was in the photo, bro. Shout out to everybody for putting on a ceasefire. You feel me? And showing love for the city, showing love for Cali. And shout out to everybody that was there, bro. Shout out to everybody that took that flick, understood this is just a moment in hip hop. This is bigger than, you know what I'm saying, gang warfare. This is bigger than what said you rep. This is bigger than all that, but this is for LA. Because we forgot. Yes, I'm putting a shout out to everybody that was there, bro. Shout out to everybody that took that flick, understood this is just a moment in hip hop. This is bigger than, you know what I'm saying, gang warfare. This is bigger than what said you rep. This is bigger than all that, but this is for LA. Because we forgot. Yes, I'm putting the blame on all of us. We forgot how good they was. I don't care if you want to say, nah, bro, like, oh, he's doing that, what's cool. You forgot. I don't want to hear that. You forgot. I forgot. My dad forgot. My homeboys forgot. We forgot how good West Coast rap is. And they had to remind us. So shout out to them. They had a chip on their shoulder, bruh. And they had to prove to everybody, you know what I'm saying, how great they are. So, just quick final thoughts, bruh. Drake, I don't want to hear from you till next year. I'm going to be honest. J. Cole, I also don't want to hear from you till next year, to be honest. The beef is over. Between them two is over. You still got Drake. I mean, you still have Future and Metro doing their show in Toronto, supposedly the same week of OVO Fest. We'll see how that shakes out. But yeah, man, once that show is over, I think it's officially done. But I think that the book has closed on the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. The winner, I'm not gonna argue with you in the comments, bro. At this point, if you really feel like Drake is still the winner because they did a whole show just about Drake, they did a whole show just about one man. If you really think that it was just about Drake, then I can't have a real conversation with you. I can't have a real hip hop discussion with you if you think they did a whole show dedicated to one man, when clearly this is just about putting on for LA. They disrespected LA. We've all just forgotten that LA is really like that. They can put on a 40-point night whenever they want to. This was about LA. And if you really think it was just about Drake and, you know what I'm saying, Not Like Us and all this and all that, Drake, yes, was obviously, you know what I'm saying, a reason, you know what I'm saying, a big reason. But he wasn't the main reason. And so, if you really feel like Drake really won this, I mean, if you want to type out your coping, go ahead and do it in the comment section, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit my DMs with that. I'm not responding to that. But if y'all want to cope in the comments, OVO boys, you know what I'm saying? They were chanting OVO before the show even started. I just want to let y'all know that. Like, they were chanting OVO. So if you want to type out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Drake, Drake, cool. Go ahead, bro. Do whatever you want to do, bro. Okay. You feel me? Do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it. I am, but I'm not going to respond to it. But do whatever you want to do, bro. But again, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Really didn't want this to be this long, but this is really me just giving my final thoughts on this entire thing. I'm not going to make another video about it. I'll probably mention it at some point down the line, but this is officially my last video on this. So, yeah, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all